What's up? Welcome to Leo's Corner, where we still sipping, we still sitting, and we just talking shit. I is your boy Leo, and of course, as always, with me, my brother from another mother, Joey.
Yeah, man.
So, I guess today we shall be talking about it's our, want to say, a very topic that a lot of punks have talked about on their podcasts and YouTube videos and all that stuff. And it's always weird to like, and it's actually kind of cool to like hear the different opinions on. But everybody always does a top 10 on this subject. I decided we can do a top 10, but we it's like me and Joey will give five apiece, but
Yeah.
we're gonna do a three-part to this, a golden, silver, and bronze age for the Ramones. Today we will actually be talking about the golden age, as a lot like to call it, the Ramones, which are the Tommy years, the first three records. We're gonna pick five songs each, and we're gonna say why we like those songs, why they stand out. Now, there's one rule to this game, or to this little list.
Yeah.
Me and Joey are not going to put the Blitzkrieg Bob on this list.
Again, like that's a honorable mention because that is basically the all-time best punk rock song. Three chords. It's that's what made like punk rock. So, but yeah, we're not gonna put that on our list.
Now, with that being said, that's some old tequila. Oh man, I can't believe we still sipping. Me and Joey have decided to be drinking some bad stuff tonight.
Yep. I'm not like happy with my rum choice.
And I'm not happy with my tequila choice. With that being said, what is the worst Ramones song?
The worst stuff.
No, I'm just kidding.
But like this, let's start with like number 5 from like the Tommy era, like the golden age. You want me to go to first, or do you want to go first?
Why don't you go first, Joey?
All right. So my number 5, maybe kind of a weird choice, but it's from Leaving Home. It is "You're Gonna Kill That Girl." I
love the title of that song.
Yeah. Hey, you're gonna kill that girl. Hey, but yeah, it's like almost like, okay, so like if you listen to that song, it's like running around Sue, just Ramones. It's a fun song. I love it. Again, number 5 for me. What do you got, Leo, for number 5?
I actually had one from Leaving Home as well. Got Pinhead.
Okay.
I like that song. It's actually, to me, that's actually a very fun song to play on the bass.
It is.
It's like just like it's I don't want to be a pinhead no more. Just met enough that I could go for. It's a fun song. It's heavy, and that's what I like about it. That pretty much sums up that song, and a lot of my list sums up for those reasons. It's the lyrics are catchy, the instrumentation's like it hooks you. The live versions are always like the best ones to this song, to be honest. Yeah, I love the live versions. It's like I said,
it's like 10 times faster too. I love it.
I've actually heard Rudy Normal's version of it. I was there when you guys played at the Swan. Impune actually did it too. So like it's I think like if you're starting up a band or whatever, like of course yeah, learn how to play the Blitzkrieg Bop. But if you got a song to go next with, go with fucking Pinhead and
Oh yeah.
fucking go for it. It's so much fun to play.
Um. So like number four, kind of spoil you guys. Most of my picks are from like leaving home. um. From leaving home, number four for me is Susie is a headbanger. It's such a good song. It's an underrated Ramones song. It's, I mean, like Ramones are like always catchy, but like this song's really catchy. It's underrated. I don't think anyone like talks about this song really. It's like so good. Susie is a headbanger. Her mother is a geek. It's oh my god, so good. Four.
All right. My number four is actually something I used to love doing back in the day. It's from the self-title. I just want us to some glue. I just want to have something to do. The
That
kids
was,
would.
that was like in my that was in my top seven. But I
So
kind of exit out.
yeah,
It,
I love that song. Like it,
it's
it's very quick. It's very straightforward. But then it does that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like, it's like his own little breakdown, which I fucking enjoy so much. So yeah, it's you got anything to say about that song?
uh, I mean, great song. Again, like it was about to like hit like my top five, but um, honestly, that's that's my favorite song off that first album. Yeah. Um, okay. Number three for me, also from Leaving Home. Gimme Shock Treatment.
Give me a shock treatment.
I love that song. It's just a fun song, you know. It's again catchy. Gimme Shock. Yeah, it's just a great song.
You ever notice that when Joey sings this song live, he puts more like aggression to his voice?
He does, yeah.
It's like I always feel like Joey was always a very underrated singer. Like a lot of people just think he has that monotone voice most of the time, but man, when he needed a growl, the bro could growl.
Again, like Ramones, like overall, were like a really underrated band. Like as like what they did musician wise, you know, if it's Joey singing, if it's Johnny's playing, if it's Dee Dee's bass playing, they were really underrated, you know.
Yeah, they're the ones who started it all. Well, a lot of people.
Yeah.
Dang, that sucks. All right.
What's your number third?
Not gonna lie, everything for me is from Rocket to Russia from here on out.
Let's see.
Yep. Here today, gone tomorrow.
That
Oh,
was
oh, oh,
good
oh, oh.
one.
I loved it. I do.
Yeah.
Uh, I remember the first time I actually ever like paid attention to this song. Like, I remember when I was younger, I didn't like really much slow songs or whatever.
Yeah.
And I think this was like the slowest I ever got. You know what I mean? Um, but it was like I have that live in New York King Biscuit one, and when I heard it on that one, it stood out to me compared to like the actual album version of it. But it, but at the time, like also like I also got to hear like you get to hear the Ramones like on record and everything. But remember, when we were in high school, we really didn't have YouTube. We didn't have all that stuff, so we can watch like live videos like we do now. So like finding those live CDs and stuff was like kind of like your gateway to actually see it, unless you actually got to catch the band live on TV. But by the time I was in middle school and high school, the Ramones had already split up, and of course, the passing away of the members in the 2000s. So, I mean, shit, I was like, and this was like only the first three albums stuff. You know what I mean? Like this was like, it's like pretty much it's alive, like the record they just released not so long ago. So yeah, this song stood out. I like the live version a lot, and then when I got to revisit it, and I can finally listen to the lyrics, I was just sort of like, bruh, like you're really breaking my heart. Like it's a very slow ballad
It
compared
is.
to their normal stuff, but it's something weird that people don't take into consideration. Ramon's lyrics can like some of that stuff can actually be thrown like be put off as actually rap. To be honest, they're like the lyrics are actually very they're very rhymeful. They rhyme a lot. Huh?
Remember, like 80, like turned it up, like rap thing too. So
Yeah.
he wrote like most of the lyrics, the first part.
So
So
you have all that, and yeah, it's if you ever feel a little suicidal, that's one of the ones to go to for their golden age.
it's a good one. Um, my number two, my only one that's not from Leaving Home. It's from Rocket to Russia. It is Sheena is a punk rocker classic song. Um, I mean, it's I don't know, like what to say about the song. It's one of their all-time classic songs. Uh, yeah, just a great song. I can hear it like all day long. I'll be cool with it.
All right. So my number two is actually Teenage Lobotomy.
Really? Okay.
I like that song. It's I like the way it begins with the drums. I like the little build up it has, and then it has like the band chanting along, which I'm a very big strong on chants. So uh, it's I think the reason I like this song is because of the way it was written, like it the way it's like it flows through from beginning to end. It's pretty
I
much
don't
it, to be honest.
big on that song. And like we used to do like we would do that song live too, and I never was like big on it.
Mm,
It just I don't know.
I don't know. Sometimes the lyrics resonate with me.
Hmm.
Like I remember when I was a kid, my the doctor. Oh well, I was told to have HD8, whatever,
Yeah.
attention deficit disorder, whatever. Um, and they wanted to put me on medication, but my dad was like, "Nope, those medications are gonna fuck him up worse than if he has it, that's gonna fuck him up even worse. I don't want him to be on that medication." And I don't know. When I listen to this song, I can just remember my dad fighting with the doctor saying, "No, you're not gonna give him any medication." And my whole life, I've gone without that fucking medication. So
Mhm. Good choice. Um. So number one is a song from Leaving Home again. Um. My favorite like golden age record. Is a song that you mentioned earlier. It is Pinhead. That's my favorite. It's just again so good. It's fun to play live. It's a great song.
so
Lyrics lyrics are good.
So that's the song that we have both seal of approval. Say if you're gonna learn any Ramones song, it has to be this one.
Yeah. And it is like it's so good.
Mm.
What's your number one, Leo? I'm
Well, it is from Rocket to Russia.
okay.
Um, the reason I chose this song is because, and honestly, I should give it away just by giving you the reason why. It's I grew up in a very home that fought a lot, and where there was people screaming at each other all the damn time. And you should already know my number one song. Can you guess it?
Family?
Yep. We're a happy family. We're a happy family. It's I don't know why that song. It's not that it bothers me, but it's kind of how I always just that train of thought that I always put myself into to to just everybody is like saying, "Oh, me and my dad did this. Me and my parents did that. Blah blah blah. We all went on a trip." And then you can just picture like, shit, my family was fighting all fucking weekend. Like I don't want to even talk about it. So kind of just instead of saying that, you just kind of create like your own little stupid little
Yeah.
scenarios or whatever. And that's why that song always hit me right in the gut. Pow, right in the kisser. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And even though the lyrics are fucking hilarious, like sitting here in Queens, eating me fried beans, wearing all the magazines, cloaking down glorious sins. We ain't got no friends. Our troubles never ends. The Christmas cards were sent. Daddy likes men. I was like, damn it, I love those lyrics.
It is like a weird top choice, but yeah, I respect it. It's a good song.
And I
If
love
I,
the outro.
if I was making like a top 10, it may be in that top 10.
Hmm. So that actually ends our first portion to these Ramones. Next, we'll be talking our Silver
Yep.
Age, which will be between Road to Ruins all the way to Brain Drain.
Yep. Which I'll be honest, y'all, the Silver Age is my favorite era. Like I love 80s Ramones so much above like 70s
Yeah,
Ramones.
but you know what I always find funny, like whenever I ever like say I got a Ramones compilation for like greatest hits or anything, about more than like 50% of it is just the golden age. You ever notice that?
I would do the opposite. I would
Yeah,
like songs off like the golden age, like 14 songs of like the silver age.
yeah, but like okay, like let's say we have the you have the Hey Ho anthology, like the first maybe
Oh, okay. So, like actual like
yeah,
com-
like the actual anthologies, like they're always like mostly like
well
they
yeah,
always have Blitzkrieg Bop, and right away they have Beat on the Brat, and like it'll literally shift through all those
they
like
they have like half like they like legit all like the best of records always have like the first like record like half of it, and they have half of Rocket to Russia, and they have like 5 songs from like Leaving Home, and then maybe two other songs.
and they'll have like the rest will be like a handful from
Yeah.
like the 80s, and then you'll have like barely one or two from the 90s, if anything. Like it's I don't like the compilations to me, like for Ramones have always been like I get it, the first three albums are good. They're great stuff to start off with, but just like you, bro, I am a huge fan of the Silver Age.
Oh yeah. That's again. Poison Heart. Oh my god, that's
not
right,
silver.
like the Silver Age era.
That's not silver.
I'm kind of like, oh my god, that's gonna be tough to do. Garden of Serenity. That's and that. Oh my god, it's so good.
Well, that ends this episode of Leo's Corner. Joey, where can they find you, buddy?
They can find me at Neymar Horror on Instagram. Where, where can they find you at, Leo?
And y'all can find me at 4830. I'm just kidding. You can, you can find me at XXLeoX R2D2XX on Instagram. And for the entire podcast, you can find us at Nimrod Horror Podcast, all one word, on Instagram. Also, you can find us on YouTube, all one word, right, Joey?
Yep.
Yep, Nimrod Horror Podcast. And also, if you have that a little girl inside of you, make sure to check out Joey's side work, side podcast, his side hustle.
Side hustle.
Yep. His, what's it called, Joey? 30-year-old
30-year-old 30-year-old teenagers podcast.
All right. You don't say it right next time. I'm going to say 30-year-old virgin. I'm just messing. I'm just playing. Nope. But 30-year-old, what was it?
Teenagers podcast.
Teenagers podcast, where they talk about the good old days of the teen dramas from the 90s, maybe some 2000 stuff.
2000s, yeah.
Depends, yeah. If you ever talk about Sabrina Teenage Witch, make sure you put me on there.
Okay. I will then.
All right. With that being said, y'all have a good night. We gave you some selections to jam to. Make sure y'all listen to them. Latest.
Yep.